All right, good afternoon, second graders. Today we're going to do a introductory lesson to practice using an open number line. So you'll find that using an open number line is something that reoccurs a lot in this unit as you're doing your online lessons in our online classroom on our Schoology page. So, our learning targets or our instructional goals for today are to solve story problems and use an open number line to add and subtract within the range of 0 to 100. So, today we're going to practice using a number line to do some adding and subtracting with larger numbers. And we're going to do this using real life problems. Okay, so something that you are able to relate to, knowing different ages of different people in your family, and finding the differences between those ages. So, to start off, I want you to think about how old are the people in your family? How many years old is the oldest person that you know? This could be a grandparent that maybe they're in their 90s or 80s. Maybe you know a neighbor that is older. Think of the oldest person that you know. How old are they? What about the youngest person you know? For example, if you want to put your teacher's 90-year-old grandma's age on the number line, where would she go? Would it be closer to 0 or would it be far away from 0? Well, here I notice that it would say that my grandparent is 90 years old. I know that 90 is not close to 0. So on this open number line, I would place the number 90 far away. So I could put 90 on this open number line far away. Notice how this open number line extends on both sides. It's not limited to any number. It's also not labeled with numbers in between. So we're not counting by fives or tens. We're using the numbers that is asked in the story problem. What about a little kid's birthday? They just had their first birthday. If it's their first birthday, would the number be close to 0 or far away from 0? If the kid had her first birthday, that would be the number 1. And I know that the number 1 comes right after 0. So I wouldn't be placing the number 1 in the middle of my number line far away. I would want to place my number line or my number 1 right next to the number 0. So 1 would go right about here on our number line. All right, this is the Jimenez family. How many people are there in this family? Well, I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All of these people are different ages within the family. Who is the oldest member of the family? Well, I can see that these are already in age order. So grandma is the oldest, being 80 years old. Who is the youngest member of the family? Well, again, I know that the first person listed is Carlos, and he is 6 years old. Who is older, Nicholas or Maria? Well, Nicholas is 15 and Maria is 20. If I'm looking at my number line, I can notice that 15 comes before 20. So Maria must be older because she comes further down on the number line. And then who is older in the Jimenez family? Mom or dad? Well, I know that mom is 49, which would come right before 50, and dad is 55. So he comes further on the number line. So dad is technically older. Now this open number line did count by fives for us, but I was still able to place numbers that did not land by fives on my number line, like mom's age, which was 49. I knew that that came right before 50. Let's do a little practice using an open number line to solve equations using finding differences between the Jimenez family. So comparing ages. On this number line, we know that Carlos is 6, Anna is 9, Nicholas is 15, and Maria is 20. Anna is older than Carlos, but how much older? We're going to use labeled sketches and numbers to show our answer. So on this, we know that Carlos is 6 and Anna is 9. So if I were to use an open number line, I know that I'm trying to get from the number 6 to the number 9. I can put these numbers anywhere on this open number line because I know that these are the only numbers I'm dealing with. These numbers are very close, so I know that I can count by ones. So let's do that together. I could go 6 to 7, another hop to 8, and then another hop to 9. A good thing to note that when you're using an open number line, you always want to go back and label. So I want to label that these hops are each counting by 1. And then I always want to label every time I land on the number line. So since I'm counting by 1, this first land would be 7. If I hopped another one, I would land on the number 8. If I hopped another one, I would land on the number 9. And that would be my answer. So in order to find the age difference between Carlos and Anna, I know that they are 1, 2, 3 years apart. If I was showing this in an equation form, I could also type it out by that subtraction equation because I'm taking the bigger number minus the smaller number. The difference between these two numbers, again, is 3. Doing one more example, we're finding if dad is older than mom. Mom is 49 and dad is 55. So I'm going to use those numbers on my number line. Mom is 49, starting with the smaller number, and dad is 55. I'm going to leave space so that I'm able to hop in between both of these numbers. And again, I'm going to practice counting by 10s, 5s, or 1s. Now here, I know that if I started with a hop of 10, I would go past 55. So I cannot start with a hop of 5. But I'm going to use a hop of 1 so that I can get close to a friend of 10. If I did a hop of 1, that would get me to a base number of 50. Because I would rather count right at a group of 10 rather than with a 9. Then I would see if I could do a hop of 5. Well, I know that 50 plus 5 would land me on 55. I'm going to label this hop, and then I can add my hops together to get my answer. I know that 5 plus 1 is 6, so mom and dad must be 6 years apart. In order to do my equation, I know that I would take the bigger number, 55, minus the smaller number, 49, and I would get an answer of 6, which was my number of my hops. Let me move this over so you can see the equation. There we go. 55 minus 49 equals 6. And I showed my work on my open number line. The biggest thing you want to remember as you're doing this is to label your hops as you go and label where you land on your number line. On Schoology, there is an exit ticket for you to fill out so you can practice some of these with me after going over this introductory lesson of using an open number line.